If I were to lie to you, I would say that the title of this week's episode could have caused my rating to drop by an entire half star. Calling an episode about a heat wave drop it like it's hot is a courageous act that has charted a whole new level of audacity. Grey's Anatomy may have built its puckishly sincere legacy one tenuously deployed theme song at a time, but this episode has brought the show to an entirely new level of audacity. Having said that, I believe that every surgeon at Grey Sloan should be rolling a blunt with some of the best marijuana in Seattle after what we just saw, since there was a lot going on. The fact that Meredith Grey begins our introduction narration by making a reference to Greek mythology is a sure sign that we are in for a real treat. I see we're talking about arrogance, right? The fact that everyone is going to perish is very awesome. However, what unstoppable force of nature will be responsible for the terrible event that occurred this week? Maybe it's the heat wave that's causing everyone to sweat more than John Travolta did in Saturday Night Fever and causing the emergency room to be overrun with patients. Or perhaps it is the unthinkable operation that Dr. Shepard and Ndugu have chosen to perform on a young lady named Jackie, whose heart and brain are both filled with aneurysms. Another possibility is that it is Joe, who is in danger of going into labor early due to the excessive heat and who is unable to locate any freaking ice cubes anywhere in order to cool herself down. There is no limit to the number of terrible possibilities. That's how stressed out I am. Immediately, someone please get me some Xanax. Totally adore this program. The peculiar aspect of this episode is that it is possible to divide everyone into two groups: the ones who are steely nerved and aware that there is a genuine emergency on the horizon, and the ones who appear to be living in their own world, completely oblivious to the disaster that is unfolding around them, which is most likely caused by climate change. For example, why on earth would Kwan's ex-girlfriend Molly choose to pay him a visit right now out of all the days in the week? Certainly, I am aware that Molly's fiancé has recently made a proposal, and I am also aware that topics pertaining to the heart are quite time-sensitive. But, honey, have a look around. Because of the overwhelming number of patients, the chief of the hospital is contemplating moving trauma patients to other hospitals that are even more severely lacking in resources. It is already a problem that all elective surgeries are being put on hold indefinitely, which is something that only occurs when things are extremely bad. In addition to the fact that the ice supply is running behind schedule and the paramedics are passing out in the driveway, the nurses are on the verge of concealing patients in the stairwells. But without a doubt, that's fine. Find Kwan and tell him that after the kiss he planted on you a few weeks ago, you can't stop thinking about him. You cannot stop thinking about him. While you two make out and try to figure out what the next step is for your broken relationship, I'm sure his patients won't mind waiting for you to share your intimate moments.